Well, I made it up to Patches Creek, had to wait in line. I'm going to try to go up Patches Creek Road, see how far I can make it. Looks like there's quite a bit of debris in the road, so we shall see. Here we go. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it all the way up. It's nice this area didn't burn. Seems like most of the burn is on the right side of the road. Burned up on top up there, but a lot of the actual along the creek didn't burn so far. I'm gonna have to fly my drone up there one of these days. So far, it's not as bad as I had feared. I thought both sides of the road would be gone. But it looks pretty good, really. Let's see if there's any slides here. Surprised I didn't come down last night. look at the fire map of what burned, it looked like all of this whole area burned, but it didn't. I can see some on the other side over there. I know everybody was curious about Three Ponds. You can see up on top, the toll road looks like it burned really bad. I forgot my SD card for my GoPro, so I had to use my phone. So it will be a little shaky. This is the first time I've seen any burn on the left side. Must have jumped across right there. Curious about this area up here. It was always pretty. Bridge. Not bad. Didn't burn. This little phone gets heavy after a while. Like a big tree down up here. Wow. A pretty place down this road too. It looks like it burned a little bit, but not too bad. Coming up on Shelley Creek Road here pretty soon. Here's Shelley Creek Road. Now we're coming down into the Three Ponds area down here, the bridge and the creek. Wow, big trees. And the other side of the river on the toll road side is really, really burnt. Looking across to the toll road, there's the power lines up there. This is the bridge across Patrick Creek. Didn't burn over here, but it burned over here. And there's the Three Ponds area. It survived. Pretty cool. And I'm out of here. Just told the toll road's open all the way over, so I'm going to drive over the toll road. I'm just heading up the toll road, heading back towards Gasquet. You see a lot of places did not burn. Some did, like right here. But up on the mountain there and way up there, there's spots here and there that burn, but I'm gonna do this all the way over the toll road. This is up the toll road a ways from Three Ponds. Patrick's Creek's over that way. I think that's Shelley Creek over there. It's looking over at High Dome. It looks like it burnt the west side of High Dome pretty good, but a lot of the other mountains, like towards Shelley Creek and that area, didn't burn. Still on the toll road. Looking across down towards Patrick's Creek. Burned all the other side. That's the mountain right there that it started on. Looking down towards Patrick's Creek. Back up towards High Dome. Get my finger out of the picture. Hopefully you can see down in there. Burned pretty good. Kelly Peak is right there. That's where this fire started. Came down. You can see the highway way down there in the bottom. That's Highway 199. Looking over towards Gasquet. The other side of 199, you can see areas that burn, but it's nothing as bad as this side. That's the big waterfall down there on 199. You come around the corner and you find something like this that reminds you of what it all used to look like. You can see where it's burned up above. But there's one little oasis here that was saved. It's looking upriver down towards Grassy Flat down there. It's really hard to see the other side of the river, the mountain over there. I can see where it is burned. The way the sun and the clouds are, it's just kind of camouflaging, but it doesn't look like it burned as bad along the river to the top as it did on the toll road side. There's areas, but just looking down the toll road towards Gasquet, you can see the highway down there. if you can see the other side or not, but it burned pretty hot. Some of those canyons over there, pretty black. Camp 6, I think it's Camp 6 where all the towers and everything are cell towers up on top. You can tell it burned up there because you can see through the trees. This little spot right here was saved. I got a video of Stoney playing in the snow here, I think a couple years ago. Way over, I've been worried about this one spot here at the bridge on the toll road. It's one of my favorite places to come in the summertime and cool off. It's just always been pretty. And it pretty much survived. I think this bridge has been busted for quite a while. You can see where it burned up there on the hillside. But all down here, around here, survived, and that is so cool. This has always been a really special spot. I don't know why they don't get in here and fix this bridge. Still up on the toll road across from Pioneer Road. It's one of the fire breaks they made. It worked. Everything on that side's green, and everything on that side's burned. That goes right down towards Highway 199. That's a heck of a trail. And that's looking down the toll road towards Gasquet. I'm almost home. This is off the toll road, almost back to Gasquet, going up towards, oh, I can't think of the name of the trail. Elk Camp Trail. It never was a great road. I just took a video of a fire break that they made with a cat above Pioneer Road. That was, it's just to the east of this road, about 100 feet. So we ought to break out up here, and probably going to come out into the burned area up here. There's a real pretty little meadow up here that I've always liked. I'm curious to see if it burned. This whole area burned, I don't know how many years it's been, probably back in the 90s. And I think it was called the Panther Fire. It burned a lot of this back then. I didn't live in Gasquet at the time, but I had a good friend that did, and I helped him evacuate. Coming up right around this corner is the little meadow that I really like. My God, it looks like it survived. Man, I am so thankful that a lot of these places that I just really love survived. Look at that. It never touched it. That is so wonderful. Not close though. I gotta turn this off for a second. Well, I'm amazed that a lot of this, I thought this would all be gone. I really did. I just can't believe that this didn't all burn right here. Need both hands again. This is going up to Elk Camp Trail, just out of Gasquet, off the toll road. That's looking up towards Patches Creek. That's looking over to Pioneer Road right there. This is the Elk Camp Trail trailhead. Used to be pretty big trees up there. Looks like a fire break they cut right there. I'm tempted to see if I can walk up there. Oh, son of a gun. I haven't climbed like that for a long time. So they opened this old fire break back up. This is by Elk Camp Trail. And this is looking down into the Stony Creek drainage. Down in there. You can't really see anything. Once they let me fly my drone, I'll bring it up and fly it down in there, but I see a lot of green. I thought that would all be gone, and it's not. So that's good. Yeah, I gotta go back down. Whew. Well, I just came down off of Elk Camp Trailhead up there, coming back onto the toll road. I'm just about a mile from home. My first impressions driving up Patches Creek over the toll road. I'm trying to think. It's bad that it burned, but it's not as bad so far as I thought it would be. There's a lot of green left. The fire seems to have burned in patches here and there. The toll road, the upper toll road above the road, it's pretty burned up. Not that there was anything much there before. It wasn't a real beautiful old growth forest or anything. It was a pretty, I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't the most beautiful forest in the world, but it burned it up pretty good. A lot of the areas that have burnt before burned again. They're still green. I'm so far, my fears did not materialize. So a lot of places that I thought were gone are not gone. Now, once I can get up on top of the French Hill and Little Jones Creek and Siskiyou Forks in that area, I got my fingers crossed I find the same thing, but I don't know. There's some areas in all those places that are just beautiful, and I hope they survived, but I won't know till I get up there. So anyway, we got almost 4 inches of rain last night. That was wonderful, and I'm hoping this fire is completely out and that we can get back to normal life. All right, I'm going home and work on a video. Still on my way down from the toll road, and I just wanted to say something. If you look, that's French Hill. Gasquet is at the bottom of French Hill, and that fire burned right there. You can just barely see it, but it burned that close. I was up here for 13 days during this fire. We didn't have 1 day of wind in Gasquet. That's pretty rare. These last few days we've had big winds here in Gasquet, but we've had rains too. But if those winds would have come up during those 13 days, Gasquet would not be here right now. I don't know if you believe in God or not, but we were in God's hands, and He took care of us, because to not have high winds in Gasquet for 2 weeks in August, that's not normal. We were very lucky, and it was really close, and I'll never forget it. It was an experience.